Comedian FunnyMaine up bright and early getting ready for a great Saturday of college football. Yes, we used to do this on Friday, but it's a Saturday morning edition. And listen, y'all gave me over 300 questions this week, y'all. So I'm going to try to take the top 10 out of that. But go to my Instagram, my Facebook stories right now because I answered bonus questions inside of my stories on Instagram and Facebook. Comedian FunnyMaine, I'm just a fan, not an analyst. Fanalyst on right now, Saturday morning edition. Let's get to it. Will Coach DeBoer wear a collared shirt? Listen, I think it comes down to if he wins, he can wear whatever he wants to wear, but that t-shirt of his is attached to a loss to Vanderbilt. So a lot of Bama fans just don't want to see it again. Very superstitious fan base. Trust me, I know. So if he wins, he can wear whatever he wants to. Will Vanderbilt make it to a bowl game? Look, I think it would be a travesty for this 2024 version of Vandy to not be in a bowl game, being Alabama's biggest rival. I know the rest of their schedule is a gauntlet, but they got Ball State tomorrow, and then I think they can get one or two more wins off of that schedule to get the 6 wins in a bowl game, but I think they've absolutely deserved to be in a bowl game this year. Should Texas A&M be on the upset alert heading into Starkville to face Mississippi State? Listen, I got a lot of Hail State friends, and I've been giving them grief all season, but I absolutely think Texas A&M better be careful. That freshman quarterback from Mississippi State threw for 3 touchdowns last weekend against Georgia, so I think they may be heating up. Don't let the record fool you. It's always a tough place to play, so absolutely they better be on high alert. Will Army stay undefeated? Listen, I sure hope so, and I hope the whole country is rooting for Army and Navy. We know that's always a big game that gets its own Saturday every year. It's big for the entire country. But now if you throw in 2 possibly undefeated teams with implications, oh my goodness, that will feed families. So I'm absolutely rooting for Army and Navy to stay undefeated. Does Kansas State win at West Virginia? Listen, Kansas State has traditionally been a school or a team that could just find ways to win, and this year is no different. They're currently sitting at 5-1. They can go anywhere, play anybody, and win, and I think that includes West Virginia. I'll take K-State in this one. Most likely at-large playoff team from the ACC. Oh, this is a really good question. Number one, I think Miami is going to win the conference outright, so they'll be in. But Clemson and Pitt, they're both trending in the right direction. Pitt is still undefeated. Clemson is on fire since that loss to Georgia, and they have to play each other in a few weeks. So I think the winner of that game should get the at-large ACC. Will any school stay undefeated this season? Well, I already openly talked about rooting for Army and Navy, but if Texas can get that win over Georgia today, you just got to believe they're just too complete of a football team, and I think they would be the front runners to finish the season undefeated. My thoughts on Arkansas versus LSU. Number one, LSU is playing really good. A thrilling overtime victory last week over Ole Miss. For Arkansas, we haven't seen them in 2 weeks since they beat Tennessee and shocked the world. And then they've had a bye week to get healthy and refreshed. I think Arkansas has got a really good chance to win this game. So I'll be definitely tuned in. But I'm leaning toward the Hogs. Is Alabama versus Tennessee an elimination game for the college football playoff? It's hard to say that right now because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to, are these 2 of the best 12 teams in the country? And unless either one of them really tanks the rest of the way, I think they could both make an argument that they are 2 of the best 12 teams in the country. And the number one question I got asked this week, I'm putting it on the screen because, yes, a lot of people have been in the questions using the word upset. And I think Georgia fans, y'all not slick. I'm not letting y'all off the hook saying upset. I think a lot of you guys are trying to beat disappointment to the punch if it should happen. You're still Georgia. You still got, 2 of the last 3 or 4 championships. You still got a veteran quarterback. You still got Kirby Smart. You're still Georgia. Texas is looking great, but this is not an upset type game. This is going to be 2 heavyweights, 2 playoff teams going at it, and may the best team win. But I don't think either one losing or winning would be considered an upset. Comedian FunnyMaine hyped up and ready to watch some college football, some great matchups today, and I know you are too. Again, if you want to see my bonus answers to, because you guys gave me a lot of questions, run, don't walk over to my Facebook or my Instagram stories right now. A lot of different questions that did not make the top 10, but I wanted to go ahead and answer those. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. If you want to do that, make sure you follow your boy, comedian FunnyMaine. I'm a fan, not an analyst. Fanalyst. I'll see y'all again next Friday or Saturday. We'll see.